Welcome back, folks, to Starfighter. It's been a little bit.
It has been. Welcome back.
Yippee.
Hi.
Found the final star. That's the mission, right?
Yeah. Stars have been
Something
found.
like-
That's it.
So when we last when we last left off, people had finished basically what was a little bit of an adventure in Taisho buildings, and we took care of some loose ends, namely side quests that he wanted to do. And I believe the last thing y'all did was that you actually negotiated a better pay from your original contractor, Joel Zakma, the one that set you off on this terrible, terrible venture that essentially ballooned out of proportions.
Yeah, no, that was a fun social encounter.
Overall, I think we could have got out there a lot better, but at the same time, I'm glad we got out there pretty cleanly. Just
You
hopefully
robbed
found
him.
out some shit. Yeah, well, he didn't deserve the shit anyway.
At the end of the day,
But
everyone
yes.
got their paychecks and everyone walked away happy without a bullet in them.
But yes, essentially, that is a detail that does need to be brought up, is the fact that Faye ended up swiping an item and swapping it for another Magitech crystals that were found inside the ship that we're tasked with retrieving.
The moment I find you have Hyperion tech on you is the moment I'm suspicious of you, so fuck you.
And I believe on the agenda today, the players were interested in continuing the quest involving the missing people, as well as a little bit of a side quest. Namely, Abby's character and Bryce's character were interested in tattoos with magical effects. One person that they know that does know magic on the station basically directed them to just search around Little Akiton in search of a certain lady that is quite good at making magical tattoos. Apparently she owns a bar that is quite popular with space pirates, rough and tough decks, and, of course, the criminal underworld.
Well, we could try to dig into some more of that mystery and figure out where those missing people are. I do know that apparently the charcoal tattoo, the charcoal marks that I put under my eyes in the future have been formalized into something that's actually an augment that does more than just stop the reflections. So that's why I'm interested in the tattoos.
Y'all have fun with that.
I'm sorry. You're telling me that they turned eye black to prevent reflections into an actual thing
Yeah,
that does more than
they use Vanta black pigments to essentially make it so no light reflects around your eyes, ensuring that you get a clearer picture.
And if I recall correctly, only one person is banned from using it.
I'm gonna pass on the Vanta black pigments, I think. But good to know.
Meanwhile, Revel will just turn on their voice box once more around their neck, looking over to the others, simply say, I'm after a tattoo to help with my friend. He says, just glancing over his shoulder to the sword. I want to make sure I can keep them with me, even in areas where there's no weapons allowed.
Fair enough.
Just a mean to keep the familiar nearby. At least that's what that's what this world calls them.
Haven't really spoke to Atticus recently. How has the sword been hanging?
At the question, the Revo was about to speak, but the sword just spoke for itself, simply saying, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Alright, well. Good to hear you're doing well. Don't be afraid to hang with as one of the group members. You don't have to, worry about keeping yourself cooped up in your sheath all day.
I assure you, I will be getting more than enough time to explore and look around. When there's the little risk that I will be spooking anyone else doing so. But thank you for the thoughts. And with that, Rebel's just gonna look at the sword, just shrug a moment before moving on towards the door.
Well, if we're gonna go find your tattoo place, then take care of Acrasia. We should probably make sure that we have everything done here first.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're probably not coming back, so anything anybody needs to do real quick? She'll, take the controller she's been, tapping on, because she's been playing the game the whole time that's been on the screen as everybody's been talking. And she's just gonna press the pause button and just kind of set it down, push the sleep button on the Switch 64.
What?
Switch Steve's 4? I don't know.
Switch 64.
Nintendo got very lazy with their branding after the Wii.
She's just gonna kind of stand up, stretch a bit, and just smile towards the group. I'm ready to go when you are.
With that, while we're out there, we can see if we come across anything else of import. Though, considering the nature the people will be around, let's be on our best behavior. We don't want to cause a fight where we don't need one.
Oh, of course, but as long as the cameras aren't capturing me again, I'd be fine if we have to do some self-defense again. I'd just rather not do it in public daylight.
Well, if I can get to the cameras first, then the cameras are no problem. Same with the hacker cleaner over there. He's pretty skilled himself.
Though
He's actually looking a lot more chipper than usual this morning. And giving Cleaner a compliment. That's unusual, by the way.
yeah, I caught on to that.
Joe, I still don't regret shooting out that light bulb.
Yes.
You cannot
At
make
that point, she's going to roll her eyes.
Yes, but for the sake of all involved, what's the word for you again? Rule of engagement. Don't take the first shot.
Yeah.
Question real quick. Is there a reason why Kraja's staying in your room?
Does Acrasia want to come with us to the tattoo parlor exploration?
Oh, I assumed that she was in her room just relaxing, so 1 second.
Yeah, I assumed you were invited because there's no reason to have only one trip per day. They can do both at the same time.
Yo,
Hello?
come.
Oh,
He's just going to grab her cold arm and just pull her along.
Her toothbrush is still in her mouth. Okay. Okay, watch out.
The
You wanted to see
introvert being
Hectic, right?
kidnapped.
Oh. Yes. Well, do you know where Hecate is?
That's kind of why we need you. It's kind of convenient, isn't it?
Oh, 1 second.
Faye's just gonna think about her
Ready?
files for a moment. Be like, shit, I never did research on that.
Ready when you are.
Side, would it be alright if Nova went with them and while they were getting tattoos, Nova was looking for someone to install the gliding membranes?
At that point, since the entirety of the space station is open, there are clinics and actual hospitals where you can get this stuff installed, as well as augment clinics.
Okay, so would she have
It
had time
doesn't-
during the downtime to do it, or would you
Yeah.
like me to push it forward?
No, you could just have it crafted.
Okay, thanks.
Hi everyone. Oh,
I
Howdy.
was shutting the door that I left open accidentally.
You ready to go?
yeah. I'm ready to go, Sean. And Pinkle, I'm ready to go as well, if you let me ride the mech maybe, or... I don't want to be in the public eye.
After you.
Thank you very much, Pinkle.
Professor Pickle.
All right, let's go then.
We're not going to think too hard about the amount of effort it takes to have the mech squeeze through the stairs.
Don't worry about it.
Or
Yeah.
this back alley.
Don't worry about it.
I was thinking at this point we just transition maps. We know we're leaving.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Do we really have to walk all the way?
I
you
found the
don't.
trash
You just
help.
have to tell me.
Alright, let's go to the space station.
Everybody's walking. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure we could just like fade to black.
I'm not directing a movie. Y'all tell me when you want to change scenes.
Alright,
Understood.
so...
So,
Oops, sorry.
this is where I take over. Y'all are standing currently in the puddles. It doesn't take much money. It takes such a negligible amount of money to get around the space station. I'm not forcing y'all to pay it again.
Ah, yes, we got the season pass for the train.
It's just a lot easier for everyone involved.
I'm joking. Proceed though.
I've dragged our little symbol over in the puddles.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall correctly, y'all are interested in investigating some stuff still going on in Little Akiton.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, let's move y'all over, and I can definitively confirm that there's nothing along the way as you take the mag train.
Oh man, rats! I love rats!
Who doesn't love rats?
Y'all
I
are
don't like-
still sitting on 3 squawkses in your inventory, by the way.
Yeah,
They
those,
are
right.
bags!
Oh, right. Our kits. Sean,
That's a side quest y'all
Ben,
could take care of
Claude.
later.
Alright. So, we have to find the tattoo place. We need to, well, Akrazia, let's get you dropped off with, your detective friend, right?
Yeah. Mectic.
Where would Hectic be? Faye's having a hard time trying to say the right name since she has been told the right name, even though she knows you're saying the wrong name.
In the interest of time, let's just say that Akraja remembers where
Yes.
Hectic's office is.
You remember that. Of course.
It's called the Dragon's Eye, however, it seems like there's nobody home currently. The office is closed.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Would a Kraza know a way in? to the Dragon's Eye?
I mean, you could break in, but then you're breaking in.
Fair.
It doesn't seem like anyone's actually in the office today.
Do you know anywhere where they would hang out?
No, this is weird. Normally he's always here. On his research and stuff.
I mean, he's got to have a home. This is just his office. Can I look up anything on the infosphere?
You could, yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Let's say you're looking up for information about a certain detective's whereabouts.
I'm gonna have to go to another map to be able to select myself. 1 second.
Let me just put the players of this map in interest of rolling skill checks and whatnot.
That probably
Okay.
should have been a recall knowledge, shouldn't it have been?
It's accessing the infosphere is just the same thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm actually placing y'all at the bottom of the map. I don't know why y'all weren't there last time.
We were before, but I think like when we put the squawks there, we cleared everything out. I don't remember why.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Anyway,
Oh, I
typical
think that was
Yoga
before the
chat,
update to Starfinder.
most
Because
likely.
we had to redo everything.
Right, we're running new tokens. Oh, excuse me.
Let's just say that whilst you're accessing the infosphere, you do a couple of vague searches. And sure enough, it doesn't take very long to actually find the info you're looking for, namely via social media websites. There's various kids talking about seeing investigators because there's a pretty big, private eye agency on the station. There's also, of course, groupies, fans of private investigators. And some folks do mention a kobold investigator being in the little Akiton area for the past week.
Yeah, he's definitely been around. Just don't know where.
You narrowed it down to one part of the space station via that.
Sadly, Little Akiton is a big place.
It's
Yeah.
the size of a district.
Well, where's a good place to get information? We haven't really been to that diner yet. Maybe we can find somebody there who's seen him.
You mean we're gonna finally go to Sunny Six's diner after getting it advertised to us non-stop for the past how many weeks we've spent here?
Well, think on it. If he's an investigator, he's got to eat too, right? And if he's going to be investigating people, he's going to go where people are most commonly to go.
We're finally going to Sunny
That's at least
Six's
my
diner.
thoughts on this.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't expect y'all to actually search for Hectic. Completely out of character as a GM. I asked y'all, hey, what do you want to do first? And it sounded like y'all were going to go search for that tattoo parlor.
I mean, we can dig our noses around and try to find the tattoo parlor as well while I am, while we're doing it. It's just an opportunity to gather information at a diner. So Revel and I could be focused on that while the rest of the gang focuses on, Zavi, and whoever turns up a lead first, we go into.
Are you speaking
Gonna
about
say, I'm gonna be-
splitting the party?
No.
I'm going to be blunt. Faye would not give a total fuck at all about your tattoos.
Fair.
Understandable.
Damn!
So she would be more focused on her patient at the moment.
Faye literally said, art.
Fair.
She likes art, but like it's tattoos. She doesn't give a fuck about what you're putting on your body.
Damn.
But yeah, like we're gonna not splitting the party. You're staying together, just looking into both sources area.
And also, I'm gonna be completely real, since y'all have dodged the 76 diner so long, I've actually gotten rid of the map. I've got nothing for it.
The one
This was
time I mentioned it sincerely, and you're like, shit, I'm not ready for this.
No, I mean, like, this was supposed to be the first place y'all go to, because food. In the middle of a crisis where you can't go home and get food. Y'all avoided it like the plague for the longest time. Any function the NPCs had there, I've moved to other NPCs. This is why Mooney sells food, to begin with.
There's a...
I can't believe Mooney's took the diner out of business. Oh my god.
Okay.
Mooney destroyed the moon and the sun. By God.
I've deleted the map icon. Let's not even think about that place as an important
Understood.
place.
Understood. Okay.
All right, so that's my plan down the drain. Sorry, guys.
There's probably more
I-
food places around.
I mean, finding
Yes,
a
there
tattoo
are.
finding a tattoo parlor that's probably also going to be a place people exchange information. So we could still two birds, one stone this.
What if Hectic likes tattoos?
I'm going to say
I just need a goal. What are y'all going forwards?
I'm going to be going for looking for any kind of bulletin boards, any kind of area where things get posted up a lot. That way we can look to see if there's any other situations going on. Maybe we can find a lead for Hectic because they're probably investigating. Or see if someone's advertising the tattoo parlor that we want to look for as well. And frankly, I'm looking for the tattoo parlor. To knock that out first.
I'm going to.
Alright.
Oop. Do you just want everyone to
Go
read out
on,
what they're
Abby.
doing? I want to explore the town and try to get my ears to the city and try to, use. I swear to God, I have one of those feats.
You had
Eyes
it,
of the city
and then
to literally, try to get some information. I would like to try to track.
didn't you
Ugh.
train out of this?
No, I trained out of the second part of this because I wasn't using that. Remember? Eyes of the City was combined with something else, but I never really had the opportunity to use that second bit of it.
Huh.
Yeah. So I will attempt to track Zavi with this secret roll.
That works for me. Alright, and y'all were also looking for information as well, right?
Yeah, I would be looking on the infosphere just for any information I can find.
I'm gonna say, since you already did that, it is not repeatable.
Okay, then never mind on my front.
Oh, here's the characters on here. Is Acrosia not here? And
I'll add her to the bottom of the row as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, because
Was there something you wanted to do, Scott?
Yeah, I'm curious if I could recall knowledge to recall Hectic at one point talking about places he likes to go, or slide right in. Or if she could maybe not even recall knowledge, maybe what would it be? I guess it would be recall knowledge. To try and remember if Hectic is anywhere specifically in the city. Little Akiton? Would that work?
Once again, it sounds more like y'all are gathering information, which is kind of what the group is trying to do here.
Uh-huh.
The reason why I didn't immediately give you the answer, Artemis, is because this is the kind of information you wouldn't really have on the internet, not in a reliable sense. This is the kind of information that would require you to, talk to actual people in the district.
Faye's not good at that.
Other people are good at that.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Did I get anything with my tracking?
I mean, you would need a trail to start tracking to begin with.
Alright, so I wasn't really able to pick up anything from barely any threads. Unfortunate.
No, the reason why I didn't say anything is because I was going to use your trekking roll later after y'all have a trail to begin with, so it's not just wasted.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Grandpa will try his hand at some chatting with people to look for information about this detective.
Alright, feel free to start chatting up the locals.
That's a roll you did there.
Yes, you're not supposed to know how well you're doing. I'm not gonna allow it, but I'll remind people you can help each other as well for these kinds of things. Spells, abilities, even just the basic aid action.
Right.
It's a team game.
I know. Cruz is not doing much because he's hiding from, the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing in charisma, so I'm like kind of holding back on doing that. I'm sorry.
Again, spells and abilities.
Side, I have a question.
Yes, Sammy?
Would having underworld lore, would knowing like where general crimes are that a detective might be investigating in an area, be able to I would be able to know what areas would be more likely to have a detective in them?
You'd be more likely to know what areas would have criminals in them than detectives.
Okay, I didn't know if knowing where the criminals were would also tell me where detectives would be more likely to be searching for criminals.
Not quite, no. However,
Okay.
Back to Kane's roll, when y'all ready.
I'm just typing something out as an idea.
It doesn't take too long for people. I'm assuming Akraja has given you a physical description of what Hectic looks like at the very least, right?
Oh, 100%.
Memory's good enough for that?
Yeah. For ease of roleplay description for a project, can I get an image of Hectic?
Yeah, sure.
Ironically enough, I myself, the player, do not recall what Hectic looks like, but I know his name, while Acrazia knows what he looks like, but not his name.
You could have talked to each other yesterday about this kind of stuff.
I got it.
But yes, here's a picture of Hectic.
That is the wrong person typing that.
But yes, would you like to describe it, or should I just skip that part? Yeah. Your choice.
I asked the image to describe the character. Of course, I want to give the description to the character.
All right.
Side. Guys, the kobold that you're looking for, it's not colorful like me. It's super gray, tether clothes on the top, and uses goggles. And I think he has an orange scarf. Yeah, that's definitely the one aspect of him that stands out the most. His little frills on the side that look super cute too.
Faye thinks you're talking about an anime character.
What? What anime has this character? Right now, tell me.
Goggles, a scarf, tattered chest piece.
Yeah?
What anime aren't you talking about?
I didn't get to watch much TV. What do you mean an anime?
I mean, if it's
the
not
Shield Hero,
if it's not an anime, it'd be some kind of JRPG protagonist.
I promise it's true.
We're looking for...
Oh, she believes you, but she's pondering and imagining just an anime character in her head.
White kobold with a big scarf and goggles. Orange scarf.
Sounds a sharp teeth too.
and a big toothy maw.
Makes me
It
sad
helps
to think
actually.
about, but no.
You can keep going. I can wait.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
it helps that it's actually Ginkgo doing the research, essentially, because the people you're talking to get to look at you, a kobold, and kind of like use the description that you're giving to make it a little bit easier to jog their memory, because there's a lot of people going about in Little Akiton, and for the most part, people kind of keep to themselves, essentially, because it's a little bit of a slum. However, the fact that the party has got a pretty good reputation with the people in the district, quite a positive one, in fact, actually. Word of mouth has made it so that DCs for this kind of stuff is a little lower in this region, by the way.
Yo, let's go.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because y'all didn't commit crimes in a very blatant way, y'all didn't exactly harm or threaten any of the locals. No, y'all actually got a positive reputation, and that has made some of these challenges a little easier. Doesn't take long before some people actually do recall seeing Hectic heading over to a bar. As a matter of fact, they've been frequenting it quite a lot for the past 2 weeks. Apparently, it's called the J Street Grill, and it's a place where you could get some information about the underworld. And there's quite a lot of rough and tough people hanging out there. Also space pirates.
See, I had the right idea, just not the right place.
You do get the address.
That's even better.
Oh man, another rough and tumble dive to dive into.
This surprises you.
Yeah, I know. It's just usually I go alone and nobody messes with me. Now we've got a pack. We need to be smart.
I'd say people would mess with a pack less than they'd mess with a single individual, wouldn't you?
I would agree with that statement, yes.
Yeah, but it also... Suddenly sitting into a bar with 6 people will get the attention of the entire bar. Most people walk in solo. Or with a
Counterpoint.
significant other.
Counterpoint, there's 7 of us, and one of them's a giant, and we also have a giant robot with us. We're gonna get stares regardless.
Yeah.
We could all. Oh, good.
I'm just saying, it's not going to be... Unless someone's looking for us, it's not going to be easy to get information out of people unless you guys act natural.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm hiding away.
Then we don't go all in at once. We go in parts.
Or some of us just wait outside.
Exactly.
We don't have to all rush in. I can still do my handiwork at any distance. At least most of it.
And if things go bottom up, it's pretty easy to get inside and help out. Sound like a game
Biggest
plan?
thing is do we have Ikrazia go in with you guys, because they're gonna know who we're looking for, and once Hectic actually sees Ikrazia, it should click in their head, I would think. But the problem is us going with iced flaming kobold inside a public space.
That could be an issue.
Then let us go in and look for Hectic first. If they're there, I can send something over the group chat and, we can go from there.
We'll make it work.
Makes sense.
We got means of communication, so.
Exactly.
All right, let's head over then.
It's in a list of locations y'all can access in the top left.
Hey, there it is. Ooh. This is... I know this place.
I was gonna say, I've been here before.
How do you know this place?
Not in character me, out of character me.
So, Atticus will continue speaking. Are you taking point on this, Shaw?
I can, but I also feel like the cleaner's pretty apt for something like this too, if they wanted to take lead.
Are you sure about that?
What, you haven't had experience going into a dusty old bar and asking for information on a lead?
No.
How did you get your leads then?
I'm a soldier. All of that was given to me. What do you mean?
You were given You know how many nights I've spent in dives like this trying to get information on the ghost levels?
Literally all of my jobs and everything have come to me. I don't have to go and look for them.
Lucky son of a... Yeah, I'll take lead.
Like, I don't know what you want from me, fam.
Alright. Alright, who's coming ashore with me?
Yeah, I'll have fun in there. You won't catch me dead in there.
And
I'll
hopefully
join you, but I'm not saying anything.
Atticus will look over to Faye and give it, and just a small joke of, and hopefully you don't catch us dead coming out.
I'll try to prevent that.
Yeah,
You be a good doggo and just keep your ass alive.
That's the plan.
Yep. You guys, keep the car running just in case.
I guess the three of us are going in first, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm. We'll say some of these places do security checkpoints. You might have to drop your gun off at the front. It's a security thing.
As you're approaching the tavern with a faux brick exterior, you do notice that the place is indeed filled with some rough and toughs. The kind that you would expect hanging out at a bar like this.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they do seem, for the most part, all drunk.
Just hoping none of them are belligerent drunks.
Yep. Oh, no check.
And sure enough, the front door isn't locked or anything.
Alright.
As you walk in, you do see the bar owner kind of light up. Ah, more of you kinds, eh? What you looking for, love?
Whiskey. I'll have it neat.
Out of character, I'm dumb. I didn't realize I had to change maps.
Oh, you're fine. You're still getting used to Pathfinder.
Yeah, no, we used to Foundry. I used to roll 20, just moving everyone to the map.
It takes a second,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's lovely.
out of character too. Well, this is not Kitakata's like security firm, right?
No, but this is the place you met him at, though. You immediately recognize it.
Right. Okay.
This is the place Hectic told you to go meet up with Kitakata's security firm. You want to talk to the other party members about that? I assumed you could see the map since I mentioned
Yeah.
players could swap over.
To Faye while they're in the mech, I guess. And also to like Novakari, I guess. This is the place where I met the Kitakata group. This bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all drinking and, gathering here.
Yeah, that sounds like something Yuna would do. Oh, I wonder if he still frequents here. Faye's not like even reacting negatively like she used to upon hearing the name anymore. She's actually legit curious.
Abby, for my sanity's sake, let's not have two different conversations going at the same time.
That's fine. That's just a mental note of what I'm coming back to.
Yeah, it was just like that little chat I wanted to do. That's it.
But Faye will actually tell everybody in the group chat, hey, Akrazia has been here before. This is where she met Kitakata's group. And
Good to
then
know.
I think that's all we need to do on our side. So back to the center focus.
Back over at the bar, you do approach the bartender, order a little bit of a drink, and sure enough, if y'all wanted to purchase anything while you're here, you can double-click her icon.
Oh.
Well, the three of you buy me 4, as she, essentially, cranes her neck a little bit to notice the 2 short ones of your party. So what are y'all here for? Just getting drunk, I'm guessing? Wouldn't be the first.
We're looking for someone. Anyone here pretty good at finding someone?
Depends on who's asking.
We're friends with somebody. Certain, kobold. So. No, there's many
she
of them
raised-
running around.
She does raise an eyebrow at that. Gonna have to be a bit more specific there, love.
Is it alright if I take, 10 credits out of the party stash?
Go for it. We got plenty of credits.
It's not a lot, but, it's more than what the cost of the drink is by, a generous tip relatively. Just slide it over to, the bar, the lady at the bar. White kobold with a bright orange scarf, a lot of teeth, tattered shirt, goggles.
I should say now it's a fur cloak.
Fur cloak.
Sorry. She does eye the credit check a little bit cautiously. Before giving you another look. You're not a cop, are you?
Far from it.
Nah. Yeah, you don't look the type. Your
Let's
boyfriend
see.
back there does, though. As
Don't.
she gestures to the cleaner.
Don't. No.
Yeah, don't worry about that bucket of bolts.
How dare you?
But, no, we're on the, we're looking for somebody. And, we would rather the fuzz not get involved.
Well, I do be a fan of gossip, but... maybe you should get yourself a table. That'll more than afford it. There's one in the garage for you. And she gestures over back this way.
Sounds good. Just kind of, I don't know if I can mentally send back a, hey, we are moving over to the garage on the left side.
So, while this is
As long
happening...
as you're-
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, as long as you're within 120 feet of anyone within our connection, you can tell them anything.
Okay. Meanwhile, Revel's gonna look to Ginkle and simply ask over the group chat, could you see if she knows anything about tattoo services?
And Ginkle's just gonna look over at him, nod, and order somewhat similarly to Shaw, whiskey, but on the rocks with a little bit of water.
You know your stuff, old man. Guess you're not trying to get too drunk this early in the night.
No, not yet. Got something else I'm looking out for. Couple of us are looking to get a few tattoos done.
She does turn around at the mention. Yeah? I mean, I do like tattoos myself. Plenty of places on the station that do them, though.
Any places around you'd recommend?
She kind of just shrugs at that. Not really.
And I think at that, Ginkle's also going to slide over a few credits. I'm gonna pull 15 out of my personal stash and pay for the drink and maybe grease the wheels a little.
She's saying the credit shit a little less cautiously, but she still raises an eyebrow in confusion. Alright, love, but you're gonna have to tell me what you actually want. I'm saying you're too subtle, Kane, in what you're asking here. She doesn't know what you mean exactly.
So,
any places around that she would recommend for tattoos?
on top of that, Revel's going to just go into their bag and grab a napkin before writing a note on the napkin. Simple practice, common practice, but he just turns it around, hands it over, and simply says, looking for someone that can do magical tattoos.
And sure enough, that does actually get her to light up before grabbing that napkin and kind of just using it to essentially clean up one of the glasses that she was holding on to. Now I know what you mean. Alright, love. Well, sure enough, I can help you with that. Happen to be a little bit of a hobbyist myself.
And at that, Revel immediately lit up at that as their tail started to sway a bit. And he still didn't want to talk per se, but he would go about getting... He would reach for another napkin and just draw the request of the fact that he wanted to get a familiar tattoo. And what was the one that Shaw wanted to get?
The perception eyes. Yeah.
I think at our level, if we have the money, you could get a greater eye slash.
Yeah. I think it gives me +1 of my perception checks, and in dark vision I see color.
Let's return to this conversation later, since the party is currently split up. Let's get back over to Shaw in the clean air. Currently making our way over to the garage.
Oh.
And as you come in, it sure enough is pretty quiet. And you do notice, actually, funnily enough, her actual tattooing, gear, as well as some various bodybuilding equipment and a bike. It's an old chopper, actually.
Why is every woman in Little Akiton jacked?
Gotta have something to do in your downtime.
It's a little dark, though, however. You can't see every corner. And I think this would be the spot where I leave it to Zavi.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Ghost rings out in the corner.
As you... Out of the darkness, this silver-scaled kobold steps out.
Ghosts? You're talking to
holding
one.
a certain canister in one of his claws.
That one you might actually recognize, Shaw, especially given that you're in the same line of work as the friends that this was stolen from.
Huh.
And a fresh reminder for everybody in the party as well as the audience, since it's been quite a while. The Ghost Carriers and Lil Akiton, the triplets, basically had a break-in, and they stole some very meaningless stuff, despite being, behind some very hard-to-reach locks.
Hectic will toss the canister towards you, at least one of them.
You stole this from the triplets. You're cute. What's your name?
You should know already.
Yeah, well, you also know your friend isn't very good at pronouncing names. Hectic, is that correct?
That's me.
Shaw. Pleasure to meet you.
To be honest, I was hoping more of you would be in here by now.
If you open the garage door, they're literally outside.
So I hear.
Or at the bar.
We can have them slide in through the door if you want. That way they stay discreet.
There's a side door to the garage, one that doesn't involve using the automatic car doors. Very loud automatic car doors.
I will poke my head out and kind of give a little wave to Akrazia and Faye. I think Nova's over
they
there
found
too?
something.
Yeah.
Krazia will wave back happily.
I'll wave you guys over to the door.
What's up, Fox?
We found him.
Coming across you?
Of course. Just.
He has propped himself up to sit upon this little chest.
I can say that's where you store your personal effects.
Ah, oh my goodness.
Akrazia.
Mekit. How you doing, Mekit?
Doing fine.
She's done this ever since you met her?
Yeah. It's
Oh
fine.
boy.
Oh, sorry. Not very good with names.
You're fine, I just didn't know if it was a side effect. She'll take note in her notes that she was taking earlier.
Off cuff, I actually have answered that. It is in the medical notes that indeed it is a side effect of her mutations.
Oh, I did not. It's been a while since I looked at the note
Yeah.
that you gave me. I'm gonna have to refresh myself. Apologies.
That's quite
It's
alright.
okay.
That's why I'm reminding you, because your character would remember.
Oh, she would still ask the question because at that point, that's giving her like a date on how long the symptoms have been occurring. She knows now it's been since before she met Hectic.
Before I say anything, do you mind shutting the doors? Clearly you've been looking for me, but actually I've been looking for you.
Ah, that's great.
That's not concerning at all.
Oh.
How is it concerning?
Obviously, we've got people who are very good at cleaning up after our paths, and we don't know exactly how close you were on our trail with how delicately we've been cleaning up after ourselves. Was it easy, or has it been a bit difficult to find us?
As a GM, I could actually answer that.
It's not
Given-
been difficult, really.
It's been
I don't
extremely
think.
easy for Hectic in particular. Hectic's an investigator, and they're quite good at what they do. Not only were they able to basically track you all the way to the triplets hideout, they were able to break in.
Yeah, so you guys, Hecky is very good.
Even if our scouring of the Taisho complex didn't exactly go as well as I planned.
Well, that's concerning. We need to be better about that.
But I found something,
Oh.
Acrasia.
Oh, what do you find?
I'm gonna pull out this little comm unit.
She'll look
This
at it.
is the one from Taisho himself.
Oh, Taisho.
Interestingly enough, actually, the pictures that Hectic is showing you is actually quite familiar. Y'all have found this document. Strangely enough, Akraja also has found this document. Despite seemingly there being a single copy of it, all three of you have found this document.
Is that the physical one that she gave to Faye?
Hectic's obviously like showing you pictures of the physical document.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, he has a digital copy of the physical one that Faye literally has at her house.
Yeah, Akraja also has a physical copy. Hectic also has been given a physical copy.
Yeah, Faye's gonna approach at them and be like, "What the fuck? How'd you get that?"
This is the from that little room, or
Yeah, that would be the secret documents that essentially...
yeah.
Because Faye doesn't know that you were there. Like, I played as Ember when I was playing with you before, so...
hmm
I did just say I was in the Taisho complex. But yeah. Well, Kitakata and Acrasia all went into that Taisho complex, and I joined afterwards. In the Taisho pharmaceutical.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a
how
lot
did you
there
guys-
that... Go ahead, sorry.
No, you first.
Faye was mainly just gonna say that there's a lot there that we didn't even find.
Because most of it was destroyed in the process by the Kitakata group that accompanied us.
Oh, I guess that would make sense.
I figured that out because things were slowly going missing as we kept getting deeper. The fact that nothing was there was troubling. So when we got to Taisho himself, when we found him dead, I swapped out my comms unit. I took his.
Can I see it real quick? I'm not gonna do anything to it, I just want to look it over for a moment. Pretty much, I want to inspect to make sure it's not Hyperion tech, or is it, like, leaking data to Hyperion servers?
By all means.
This would be just a regular comms unit, the kind that you could throw away or buy a new one, like any cell phone.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear, so she'll just pass it right over to Hectic and give a nod. Yeah, that one's clean, so you're good. Could have been Hyperion tapped, and if that's the case, then our conversation could have been compromised. And I'm sure you don't want that.
That's exactly what I'm trying to avoid.
Well, so far we're safe. In any case, that's disturbing, to say the least.
What's more disturbing is the things they were doing there.
As he says that, Faye's eyes are gonna linger to Acrosia and just give a simple nod.
Do any of you actually know what this says?
I don't.
The patient files or the Samsara project files?
Samsara project would be the one y'all looking at.
I can read the first bit. The bit in Aklo. That's it. I don't have a clue what the rest of this is.
Well, the rest of
Yeah,
it.
this is beyond me, too.
What does that first part say?
Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your blank to the sun. If you do not, the sun will set soon and you with it. Blank is a wonderful gift. How will you spend yours? Yeah, there are a couple bits that aren't exactly easy to read, but part of me has a suspicion that that last line is life is a wonderful gift. How will you spend yours? As for the first blank, it's probably something like soul or life or something along those lines.
Well, I don't think you're entirely wrong.
But
The rest of this document talks about, well, some of it, at least, talks about a reincarnation ritual.
Reincarnation? What?
what, like a lich or something?
If you wanted, you could actually drag and drop it to the chat.
Ah. Well, this is just a spell thing.
Yeah, it is. The documents would include as well the instructions on how to actually perform this, so that's
Yeah.
why it's there.
But on that, it goes into extensive talk about some sort of morphogenic theory and mutations. More specifically, the one that's, or at least one of them, is right before us. And a gesture to Acrasia.
Do
Huh?
we know how many people were subjected to this Substance 61 that they used? Because it seems like that is a big problem right now. That's causing a lot of shit to go down.
Do I have
It's
actual
something I
numbers?
read in
don't
her
have.
file. It's what they're using on, well, what they used on Acrasia here.
There's no exact numbers in this file. Just
Yeah.
talks of creatures and their effects upon radiation-caused mutations.
Do you think that the people that they're taking are being subjected to this?
I think this is what they do with the dead people.
Ugh, that's even worse. And then they just reincarnate them. Oh, God. Faye
Like-
looks like she's, like, looking sick right now.
Needless to say, there's some necromancy-related stuff in this document. Both science and magic being intertwined.
They're testing and doing these magical experiments, and then when the body can't take it anymore, they bring it back just to keep playing with it.
Given that Hectic can actually translate this, I should probably just allow all player to see this.
It would probably be easier because there's a lot of information.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Yeah.
write these anymore.
But yeah, Hectic will gladly translate this word for word for you all.
Let me configure ownership for this part too. Pardon me. There we go. I can actually give like a proper summary of what this looks like. But basically, this talks about how a certain theory has been ongoing concerning psychics, as well as normal people being able to recall information that they shouldn't. Essentially, it's a crackpot theory that's been quite prevalent in the sci-fi scene for ages of essentially knowledge that other humans have could be transferred to other humans just via links that we cannot see with the naked eye, which is why a lot of time people are able to remember information, but they don't remember where they've heard this information. Which is quite funny, because mechanically, that's kind of how recall knowledge works in Pathfinder. Sometimes you don't know where you've heard information that I, the GM, tell you. And the last part does also talk about the fact that certain species are surprisingly, good at having DNA that is flexible, to say the least. I'm sure y'all remember kobolds. Kobolds are very often affected by local or nearby, forces, essentially affecting how they grow in their eggs. Isoki is another option, where they are some of the most, genetically adaptable species in the verse, which is why you have Isoki that look like beavers, Isoki that look like possums, like Anastasia, and Isoki that look like rats, mice, pretty much any rodents, basically. Lashunta is another one, where Lashunta, once they become adults, they can essentially undergo some kind of ritual to alter their DNA, to choose if they want to be, somebody smart, somebody strong, etc., etc. And the last one is a little weird. You might have to look it up in the compendium. Astrozoans is a species of people that can shapeshift into anything they have seen.
I also recall something else you told me about this species of angel on the space station.
That sounds... I'm trying to think. I don't recall mentioning angels.
It was something specific about Akrasia's transformation or mutation.
I think it might be because I mentioned sorcerers are an example of mutants in this setting, because it's based on their blood and their bloodline. Basically, people that can manifest magical powers, such as sorcerers, do exist.
Right.
That's all I can think it was, but it has been quite a while. Wait,
This whole thing got me thinking. Why would Kirikata want the information destroyed for all of this?
Was it Kikata himself, or was it a subordinate of his? Because everybody has their own goals in Hyperion. Everybody's kind of out for themselves, but at the same time, still acting under the family.
I will also give a reminder for Scott, because once again, it's been a while. Kitakata is the one that gave you your patient file, as well as some information saying that he felt bad about you not finding anything.
Yeah, Gekka is also looking for Akrasia apparently too. So I do remember this at least.
Yeah, so it doesn't sound like Yuna himself was doing anything. That sounds like a personal thing of whoever fucking did it under his thumb. Because Kita isn't one to do shit like that, really, himself. He doesn't know technology well.
Well, I can tell you one thing. It was most definitely either his orders or the people we were working with.
Who were you working
Goodness. Oh goodness. I wish I remembered the names.
I definitely would remember them.
See, that's why he's so good. He remembers names when I don't remember anything.
I can give that info as a GM if you want it.
Yes, please. In
One of
fact,
the people. Go on first.
I was just gonna look at like folders here. Go ahead.
Scott?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
All right. In that case, I can remind you that one.
I found them.
Okay.
Sorry, I found them. Well, Goss, Ember, and Tex. One is a kobold just like us, more mighty in stock.
Oh yeah, Ross is pretty strong. He always likes to win or something like that.
Okay.
One of them is very gunplay heavy Kitsune. Fox girl.
I think that's Bamber.
And the other
Wait,
is
Ember?
Ember.
Oh, was it Ember? I
Ember.
thought it was Bamber.
Ember was involved.
Ember Akar. Yes.
Faye's complexion's gonna change immediately hearing that name.
She's in a car.
And
She
so
was my dad's favorite.
Oh.
What do you mean was?
Well, still is.
Okay.
But yeah, she was always like, if there was a hard job needed to be done, she was there.
He has an aura similar to the cleaner, if that gives you any vibes.
Shit, if he was involved, yeah, there was some stuff that Kita probably didn't know about. Was he upset she was there at all?
She wasn't the friendliest, now that I remember. But, I don't know. She seemed fine to me.
Yeah, she's not gonna show anything. She's supposed to look as plain as a fucking board. But Kita was probably very upset. He hates when she's involved.
I roll something for myself. Nope, never mind. Oh, I remember something. She said that people loved the job that she did.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
And the last one is Tex. Some sort of robotic dragon guy.
Akrazia, the
he's-
the holographic images we saw, was that Dragon Tex?
Which hologram?
It was the one that
Beckett Taisho.
yeah, the one that the holograms when we went up to the floor where we saw the ones with Dr. Taisho himself.
I don't remember any holograms.
Tex
Wait,
was
we-
pretty good at deleting information, but it seems like some of it got left over.
Well, there was a creature that was trying to actively recover data while we were there. We got a few glimpses of some security footage, but sadly it got attacked and it didn't make it, so we only got so much.
If only I recognized it sooner, I would have been able to maybe stop them.
Don't blame
Those are just-
yourself.
Chris is gonna hold her head for a moment, like thinking about something. I would have remembered a hologram.
Out of character GM reminder, The holograms was basically the second visit after the one-shot.
I know. Acrosia doesn't remember.
I mean, if you, the player, remember.
I do. It's a hologram. It was the hologram of like text messing around with the machines. I remember that.
Whatever
There's
the
no
case.
reason. Go on.
Yeah.
Y'all
sorry.
decide.
Whatever the case, each one of them had their own different thing they were going to do in that building. For whatever reason, Ember was gathering blood from Fallen and us.
That's why I found blood vials. All right.
Oh, we would have seen that, right?
She's very quick and stealthy. Like, even if, like, you had blood on the floor and, like, you walked away for 2 seconds, she could have scooped that up if she was anywhere nearby.
Honestly, the only reason I even noticed was we could feel a little bit of pain when we were leaving.
Fuck. Okay, well. There's more involvement with Hyperion than I ever thought would happen in this shit.
Still have no idea exactly what that was for, but
Neither do I.
We did see cultists when we first entered the building at the top half. Did we ever figure out what those cultists were there for?
No, I don't think we did.
Out of character GM reminder? No, you didn't.
So,
Why were they there? That is fucking weird.
why is Hyperion
what kind of cultists?
cultists of the newborn? You know that cult, the He Is Risen group? Yeah. They're picking up activity like mad ever since that whole incident about a month
He
ago.
is awake was
That-
the line, yeah.
That one guy that Goss killed. It was a part of them, right?
No, Xeno Wardens are a very well-known
Is that the Xeno
organization.
Warden? Right.
Really
Yeah.
quick, Nova is gonna lean over to, like, because Nova's already hugging Faye. Nova's gonna, like, quietly ask Faye, wasn't there that weird thing that transformed into a doctor that took some of Grandpa's blood too?
Faye's gonna actively shudder as you say that. Yeah,
Oh,
there
sorry.
was that. I was trying to forget about it.
Is it possible that that's related to this Ember person?
I have no idea, but maybe.
Faye,
What the fuck were they doing?
can I ask a strange question?
What?
You know how I can turn into a fox?
Yeah, I've seen you do it one time.
Have you ever seen Ember turn into anything?
GM?
You're the one that made the character. You tell me.
I'll roll a 1d20. If higher, yes. If lower, no.
At the end of the day, the roleplay and the flavor is all yours.
Shitters. Sorry, I'm sorry to.
You did 1, 2, 3 in a row.
3,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, see, this is why I keep
the
telling
fuck?
people, y'all don't need to roll if you want to roleplay a certain way. Just do it.
Well, this is
Well-
one that it would, like, I don't know if Faye would have or not, so I'm leaving that up to the dice. And in this case, no, she definitely has not.
Who wants to roll the 4 now?
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen her do that, but trust me, she doesn't let people see her tricks. That's the biggest thing about her. She's unpredictable.
Part of me.
No way.
Just
4.
Just roll the 4.
Oh, okay, it was just a 4. I was about to say. Oh,
I will say, I do know that some kitsune, if they didn't grow up around foxes, can be magically influenced to transform into squawkses.
Speaking of foxes,
Uh-huh.
I want to touch on Kirikata himself. And half the reason I'm here to begin with.
Kit
Not
seems
to
fine
say-
to me.
He's very much not. In fact, I'd go as far to say as he might be either, for some reason, over very protective, or something else is going on here with you. And he looks directly at Faye.
Well, yeah, he's technically my guardian.
Well, I'm pretty sure technically guardians don't go around killing people who ask too many questions about you. Or trying to get too close to you.
She's just gonna get quiet and look towards the ground at that. She knows. She fully knows. Look, my dad said at any cost, and he took that to heart, I guess.
At any cost for what?
Making sure I'm safe, making sure I'm watched over. I don't fucking know. I don't know the orders. I just know at any cost. So, Kita's good at his job. He will do his job. I have no control over it either.
The weirdest part in all of this is why Kirikata, if it was his decision, would destroy Taisho pharmaceutical property and evidence and information.
What's he trying to cover up?
Well, it's obvious they were doing something in there.
Yeah.
You literally have a victim of it right beside us.
You have documents saying that they were going to continuously resurrect people.
Those documents are only proving Taisha was trying to help. Whatever
Miriam
happens,
was trying to stop him.
whatever happens went bad, or somehow their process got tainted or something.
Which is why
I mean-
Dr. Taisho went so aggressively after Kitakata. Kitakata was probably the front man to him getting evicted.
Wouldn't be the first time.
This fox comes up to you, says, your business is done, stop all of your research on saving all these people, it's over. Of course you'd be upset.
In any case, what's our next move? Where do we go?
I understand you're also trying to figure out much information about the missing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
My
made a big
mentor
worry.
has been working on the case for a little while.
We're there.
The owner of Dragon Eye. Don't worry about that. You're working with me. As far as I'm concerned. It seems like a large amount of these missing people are, if I remember exactly being told, try and go off of memory here. No, specifically our Taisho pharmaceutical employees. At least a large amount of them.
I see.
Yeah, that's a detail we didn't notice in our research. But how
That's
would we
detail.
have even known at the time?
That's a detail you can also double check, as if I recall correctly, y'all recovered the list of all employees that have previously worked at Taisho from the building.
I did get that data chip. You are correct.
Oh, that was something that was going to be deleted by text, but then got undeleted.
Which unfortunately Hectic had to find out the hard way over the past week.
Is there a way to
Yeah,
whisper
Faye's
on
just gonna
the
pull
phone?
out that data chip and throw it in her tablet real quick.
I care.
I got a
Is there way
list
to
right
whisper
here of
Foundry?
previous employees. Do any of these look familiar? And she's just
Hold
gonna
on.
kind of hold it out to Hectic.
Hold on, Scott was trying to speak.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to know if there was a way to whisper on Foundry.
Not really. I mean, that's why we have Discord.
There is.
Gotcha.
There is.
Yeah, there is, but, you know, it's gonna get lost.
Discord preferred. Okay.
If
got
it's
it.
specifically like to the GMs, you can do /GM, but I think that's the only one I know of.
Oh, I see.
You can do
Please,
it.
I
Character
am
names as
begging
well.
you. I am begging you, please use Discord.
Okay.
If you want to talk to me. I do not look at the chat in-game. I have a lot of windows open at the same time.
Very understandable. But yeah, I do want to see that list, just to see if it lines up.
But yes, that was after I had done that super long thing where I'm just like, damn, writing this stuff in universe is great and for immersion, but it's a pain in the butt for me, the GM. So
Yeah.
Let's just say-
Understandable.
let's just say you have the list, and indeed you're able to like double check pretty much everything to know for certain that yes, most of the missing people have previously worked for Taisho Pharmaceutical in some way, either as medical professionals, as janitors, construction workers that did the building, pretty much anything relating to that building.
There's one name I'm looking for in particular.
Which one would that be?
Kind of starts with a Q.
Oh, that's interesting actually, because yeah, you do find that one. Dr. Kardak is shown on there, as a matter of fact, as one of the more prominent researchers.
Yeah, he's not from the evicted list, right? Essentially.
Actually, yes, they've been fired, strangely enough.
Hmm. Let me see that. Where's that again? This one, no. Oh crap! I lost the entry. Where'd that go? I lost it. Oh no, where'd it go?
What are you looking for?
The file that we were all just looking at. It got
The one with the
renamed.
translated text.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I'm trying to find it too, and all I see is the one with the encrypted text. Thank you.
Where did it talk about? Oh wait, no, I think I think I saw something on the somewhere else. Kardak.
Who's Kardak?
Hmm.
An
No,
old
actually, real quick. Artemis, go take a look at Akraja's patient file.
She's asking just to see what information he has.
All right.
You know, the playing dumb tactic.
My bad. Sorry for giving you away.
No, you're fine.
Well, I knew they had that information, but I don't know that they physically, in character, have that information. Kardak is an old, name. If I stuck around, I feel like I too would have been experimented on a little bit more. In fact, that's why I have this tail. Just like showed the venom tail. It's very much grafted on. It's not biologically correct.
Well, I mean, the man was a genetics expert. So that was probably easy for him. Any case, seems like there's a lot going on where they wanted to either get rid of the people that were involved with Taisho just as a whole, or everybody in Taisho just in general from the very beginning were puppets.
But puppets for what? This
That's-
reincarnation ritual?
That's the question, isn't it? Why were they being used the way they were? For what
By the way-
purpose? Go ahead, sorry.
No, you had the train of thought going. Go ahead.
What purpose does he have? Like, bringing people to the brink of death and bringing them back just to torturing them the same way over and over again? It makes no sense. What are you trying to prove? We need to look into this before more people get hurt. Because it's not going to be the end of it just with the Hyperion employees. Like, once they find out the data they need from testing, they're going to move on to possibly regular civilians. Those cultists, if they're involved in this too, then that makes matters even worse, because that means their god might have to do with this. There's some pieces of the puzzle that are lining up a little bit, but we don't have a big picture to go off of. We need more information.
Unlike what the Akar family's up to.
There's a reason why I split off. I just didn't know how involved things actually were. Dad's very good at keeping secrets.
But he's not perfect.
No.
If anyone can get secrets from him, you probably can.
He won't tell me shit. I may know the inner workings, but he doesn't trust me as far as he could throw me.
At any
He
cost
throw
to
me
keep you
pretty
safe.
far.
Right?
That's only because the blood that's in my veins.
Blood?
I'm his daughter. If I wasn't his daughter, I'd be dead too. He needs me because I'm technically the only heir to the family right now. And my mom's still missing.
Who was your mother?
I don't want to talk about it.
She's just missing, right?
I don't know. She could be dead for all I know.
I'm gonna get off of
10
the
years, so
box. Well, every bit of information helps.
Do what we can.
this isn't about me. You need to. We need
Unfortunately.
to figure out where we need to go so that way we can help these people.
Yeah. But there's more going on here. And if we can help your family out, if we can help her out, we will.
Faye's eyes are going to look back towards Akrazia. I don't care what happens to me. I care about people like her. People like her don't deserve this. Even the employees at Taisho, everybody was just doing their jobs. None of them deserve this either.
What about just a name?
I'm going to have to look back on this one. Hold up. Because I'm pretty sure I gave her a name, but it's been forever since I've said it.
That is not info I have, actually.
Did I not give her a name to you?
Not to me.
That probably means I did not think one up. Faye's just gonna look at the ground a little bit and sigh. Her name was Rayoa. Rayoa Kar Elarai.
Well, if we figure all this out, perhaps my mentor can help figure that out as well. Beyond that, well, I've got 2 missing siblings as well, so I know what it's like. Not being able to find someone. Not knowing where they're at. This Kardak is the only lead I have.
I just don't want anyone else hurt.
Neither do I. And I bet none of you or friends here would want that either.
What can we do then? I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a loss right now.
Well, like I said, my mentor's been working on the missing persons case for a while. He probably has some information back at the office.
Okay, well, we went there and obviously things were locked up because you weren't there, so we can
Yeah,
head
he's
back.
a bit busy with that, but yeah, we can head over there.
Sorry, I'll try to... Faye's just gonna, like, take a deep breath. She's trying to recompose herself big time after that talk she did not expect to have.
I hope y'all don't mind a little nudge. But no doubt, there would have been perhaps a flash of insight whilst you were looking over the list of the previous employees at Taisha Building. Two names do crop up. One of them being Meldo, which was one of the missing people that you've heard about the case in the first place. They did construction on the building. And another one would be the name of the professor, the Arcanimarian in the Eye, that, last I checked, I think it was Ginkgo and the cleaner that essentially approached the group and infiltrated them.
Was that the group that we had planned to make a meeting with until the infosphere went down?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
The infosphere is back up, though, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's been a very long time, so I figured I'd bring it up as one of the possible ways that the plot can progress.
Well, we have a couple leads.
We did say we were going to meet with that teacher, professor, whatever she was. But she's also on this list.
I don't think that she's the one that we encountered was real, let's say.
Oh, I just said a while.
If that's the case, then I'm getting more and more concerned. If we confront her, what gun's she gonna be packing? Because if she's a plant, then that means she's gonna be watched over. And if she's gonna be
don't
watched
think
over,
she-
that means there might be a response.
She's not a Hyperion plant, I don't think.
I don't think she would be Hyperion as much as possibly the cultists.
That's what I'm more worried about.
Thinking brainwashing?
I think it's beyond that. Because I don't even think this is the original anymore.
The footage
This
that we
is-
saw. Sorry, go ahead, Faye.
No, after you were going to do a better explanation, I could tell.
The footage that Ginkle and I saw of this professor lady being kidnapped, at least to my eyes, was undoctored, right? But at the same time, she claims that that never happened. The person we spoke with. So either we're dealing with a very good impersonator, or she was kidnapped and released, or she was kidnapped and replaced with a perfect or near perfect doppelganger.
Remember what happened to Spike, too. Like,
Yeah.
Spike's no longer what they were at all because of what happened. And in that video footage, we saw a tendril just grab Spike and drag it in.
Right.
So I'm starting to think that anything affected by this just is never the same again. And when we see something that is like it was, that is not the real form of it.
We're
Exactly.
thinking that
But
the
that's
moment
hard to say.
we're thinking the moment we confront this, like we're gonna suddenly fight an Eldritch horror or something.
We're going to be looking at one.
Yeah. Okay.
Possibly. I can't say for sure, but just from how things is looking, I don't think we're going to be dealing with the original. Or if we do, like, brainwashed at the very least.
Fun.
So what do we say? Do we want to go see the other one and then go see the teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way it's a safer route. Hopefully. I have no idea at this point.
You should probably go grab Grandpa and Revel. See what they've been able to dig up in the bar.
Yeah, good call.
Here, I'll head over and check up on them. Make sure they haven't gotten into too much nonsense. Excuse me.
Meanwhile, they're just drunk.
Very possibly.
So about nonsense.
Oh, I see. They're playing pool.
Actually, you know what? Ginkgo, can you... I'm not sure if there's a proper skill roll for this, so I guess just roll a d20 flat.
What do you think?
Roll dex checks? Like, just each of us roll a dex check?
You mean what do you think would be the most appropriate skill for playing pool? Part of me wants to say acrobatics.
Part of me wants to say acrobatics too, and then I'm just like, acrobatics, athletics.
I don't know if you're trying to smash those balls. How you consider athletics?
True, but probably acrobatics for a bit of control and dexterity.
All right, let's do it.
Sure.
It's been a close game, but it seems like Rebel is winning.
We both got the same.
Both rolled 8.
Literally.
Like I said, it was quite the close game. The only reason Rebel's winning is because they're more dexterous.
And just standing, like, using the chair to just give himself a bit of extra height, and just lining up the final shot on the 8-ball. And with the gentlest of taps, hit the 8-ball, and it lands right in the side pocket. And from there, Rebel just holds up a 2 in one hand and a 1 in the other.
And as this happens, Ginkle looks over at Shaw. Oh, you know, Revel, we probably could have used the network to let them know about. I didn't think about that.
It's fine. We're all good in the other room.
Rebel just gives a quiet shrug before pointing to Shaw, then pointing to the bartender, and then gesturing to the eye, to his eye, and just drawing a slash with it.
Oh, she's got a hookup?
He shakes his head no, and then just, with both hands, gestures to the bartender.
She is the hookup.
Nods.
Okay. Cool. I will be back for that business. I'm gonna go make sure that the others are good. Good to see you guys are good. Do you need anything?
Revel just shakes his head no. So far, so good. I mean, he was planning on probably getting this taken care of now, but if he'll just say in the group chat, if time's being pressed, then we can wait till later. Otherwise, I'll take care of this now.
I would say, now that the infosphere is back up, might be a good idea to get in contact with that professor again, Grandpa. We, have some revelations about them, and, would like to attend a personal class. Bless you.
Thank you.
Understood. Yes, let me get started on that.
Mm-hmm. And she's not saying this out loud. She is trying to keep it in very hushed tones to ensure that this bar full of people she does not know overhears her conversation.
We also have the group chat for that.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
I'm assuming whatever you're talking about, like, very private stuff, you're just automatically doing that. You don't even
Yeah,
need to
for the
call it
most
out.
part.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for Rebel, he's gonna go ahead and head over here before over a group chat. Looking to over group chat. Who just asked? So does that mean not right now on the tattoos?
I'm not sure if the party's still because it depends on whether or not the professor's available now or not. If the professor isn't available right now, then we probably have some time because they're kind of our primary lead. We could scout out their location, their home, or anything like that while they're busy, but we would have to find that information out.
You do have a very skilled detective in your party now.
True.
Speaking of, they're in your party now. Like, actually.
Yay!
Hector's
Hi.
joined the party.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Then what we should do then is if we can get in contact with them, great. Organize a quick meeting. If not, find out where they hang out and try to get some eyes on them to figure out whether or not they're legitimately the professor or not. Or find out what they are if they're not the professor. God, saying the professor right after doing COS?
Right?
Okay, so it's getting you too.
No, it hasn't just been you. Not at all.
Yeah, no.
I'm just like, yes, the professor, and I'm just thinking of Ignatius, like, what? Why is everyone pointing at me?
What did I do?
If it helps, you know her name is Arta.
We're gonna go check out Professor Arta.
Just gonna.
Yeah, because depending on how long we wait dictates like what we do for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to go now, then sadly the tattoos must be put on hold. But we know where to go for you to get them.
Yep.
But if we have like an hour to 2 hours, tattoos get done in an hour to 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know if the ritual says how long it takes to actually perform. Let me see. That's not how you spell
Making
I.
tattoos?
Yeah, I don't know if the ritual for implementing the tattoo is, like, has a time that it has to be done under.
It's crafting, basically.
Okay.
Need some sick tats done.
Gotta craft some sick tats.
Yeah. Welcome to Ink Master. Oh no.
Don't expect me to be getting any tattoos. Tattoos don't really work great with scales and all. You kind of just paint them on.
Her.
The whole time I could have just been like sitting on this metal box, looking around, seeing the flickering lights, seeing all the people, and looks at Faye and says, "We're safe here, right?"
Yeah, we're safe here.
Yeah, it's just like, what if they keep chasing us and we can't, like, you know? It's been a while.
That's why we got a few hideouts. That way we have a few places to hang low.
Oh, I thought we just got here.
Well, this place isn't a hideout. This is just where we're hanging out for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Where we go, we're taking you back to our place so that way you can stay safe.
Yep. We should probably also show our friend Hectic here where we're at so they don't have to search all over little Akiton for us.
Oh, I already
Exactly
know where
what
you're
my
at,
thoughts
actually.
Okay, never mind. You're just
Che.
smart.
Thank you so much, Che. And thank you,
There-
Sean.
They're a detective. Of course they know where we are. They've been looking for us, and we haven't exactly been subtle.
They literally broke into the triplet ghost carrier's hideout just to prove a point that they could.
Oh, right. I should probably give these back. Just pulls out. I gave Shaw one of the canisters. I have 4 more.
Oh, good.
This too.
And that.
What were they doing with Pesh again? Ugh.
They deal with drugs, you know that.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be. Look, I'm not even
Listen, man. Sometimes you just need to take a huff of mush.
I'm probably gonna hold on to that though.
The Pesh?
Faye blinks questioningly.
How does one make tiny movements again? The game?
I think
Hold
if you hold
shift.
shift, yeah.
Hold shift. Thank you.
This stuff is pretty bad.
Oh, you're gonna dispose it.
I mean, it's literally tagged as poison.
Hectic.
It's a drug!
All drugs are labeled as poison, by the way.
So Hectic would probably notice that Krasia getting like closer and closer to Hectic, like looking with a very big smile at
Yeah.
his direction. She'll just like shoulder bump you once.
Which cold?
Yeah, it would be the cold side for sure. Because she's not sitting how she's sitting right now as well. She'll say, "See, told you we'd get out."
Get out. What?
Yeah.
Of the bill.
Hectic, I told you we'd get out of here. I told you we'd make it out together.
What?
She'll approach to hug you. We ask with her cold and hot arms, of course, as well.
What did you just say?
Now we get out of here.
No, after that.
No? What? Wait. She pushes you back.
What?
Where is she? Did the doors open, actually, out of character?
That
Try
one's the
clicking it.
garage door?
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if they're, like, opened or locked or whatever.
They are
That
locked.
the one on the right's open.
The one on the right would open.
This one.
But she's looking at this door right now. Like, trying to open it. Where is she?
Who
Hello?
are you talking at? Krasia, hold on.
Where's who?
Oh.
Where you-
Mechtic, hi. How do you get here?
She's probably having an episode.
Faye is gonna do a medicine check real quick. If
What's
that's
going on?
alright.
Don't worry about it, Krasia. It's fine. You're just going a
Okay.
little bit senile. No.
No.
I am here playing that.
It's the
Oh
same
my
rule,
god!
what?
Okay, wait a minute. Side, do you have the house rule of if the reroll's the same roll as the roll before?
Let's hear what you're trying to find out first.
What's causing her instant loss of memory?
That one's actually quite easy, so you do still pass. Give yourself your
Oh,
hero
then I-
points back.
Okay, thank you.
It doesn't take a very long time to remind yourself of Akrash's patient file mentioning the fact that the mutations she has suffered, unfortunately, are quite similar to people having sleep deprivation for extended periods of time. And in this particular instance, it is quite possible she is hallucinating, because that is something that does happen to people that stay awake for, say, an entire week. They do tend to start hallucinating like that.
Oh,
Conflicting
Christ, she hasn't
memory.
got any rest.
I slept well.
She certainly has slept well, but the neural pathways that may have sustained some damage similar.
Okay, well, we need to get her back to our place so that way we can get her in a relaxing area where she can get some rest. She is not doing okay right now.
I'll meet you there. I'm gonna head back to the office and see if my mentor has anything I can grab, and then I'll knock on the door 4 times. Just so you know, it's me.
That's right. I have to go to the office. Hectic's office.
No, you're coming with me. Here, take my hand.
Here. I'll be right
offer
there.
her hand out to Akrazia, and not care which hand Akrazia offers out.
Which hand is it? The left one or the right one?
I don't know. That's for you to tell me.
No, which hand was offered to Akrasia, basically?
Faye knew to offer her left.
Basically, out of character, I want to have, for the moment, not be walking around with Faye. I think that's for the best.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you now know more about her character as a whole.
It's more or less the whole Kitakata investigation.
Yeah,
I will
that's what I
make
meant.
note of that. These sorts of choices do matter. So thank you for telling me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the office. I'll let you guys leave first. I will then sneak my way out, go to my office, and meet you at your hideout.
Akrasia would offer her ice hand since the left hand was offered.
Yeah, Faye would just slowly be guiding you over to Mech so that way you can, like, sit down, get some rest and relax.
Yes, exactly.
Because at this point, she doesn't want you to overstrain yourself any more than what your body's already going through.
I shouldn't have to say it, but I will anyway. Nothing's mentioned here leaves this room.
Of course. Yeah, obviously not.
I'll meet you there.
Akrasia will poke your shoulder and say, "Oh, Bay, this is where I met the Kit Kat group. Here," points at the bar again.
Oh, really? Can you tell me more about it?
She tells you how she met Kitakata, some other people that they saw. She doesn't remember her names, although it is Ember, Goss, and Tech as well. Tex and Anastasia as well.
At this point, Faye's writing down a lot of details. A, part of what you're telling her about that, and B, like, what she's seeing just as you're, like, talking, your body language, like, what's going on. Just mainly notes for herself for when she does more research later.
She'll be resting on that little robot now as well. I see little robot's a big robot.
Alright, well, let's take Akrazia home, then we'll wait for Hectic.
Back to the apartments.
Yeah, unless y'all had anything left to do here.
Yes, we did, but it seems that we'll have to wait till later.
I'm gonna hold off on getting a tattoo since I would rather Akrazia get back somewhere home and safe.
Okay, out of character, if it's like, wait, I'd rather have the tattoo for. Sorry, I would rather have Shaw get her tattoo as well out of character. I don't want to delay that.
Let's save everyone a little bit of time.
Yeah.
By telling you that you find out very quickly after getting in touch again with the teacher that she is... The original meeting that she wanted to have unfortunately had to be cancelled because it was, whilst the infosphere was down, so nobody could coordinate together. She's setting up a new meeting sometime this week. Anytime this week. You will have ample time to get your tattoos.
Okay.
At that point, like, we could have taken Akrazia back here after Faye noticed everything. You guys could have stayed and got your tattoos. Because sadly, it's not like you guys are going to help Faye much medically when it comes down to it.
That was weird, Artie. Your voice went into a can for a little bit there and then came out.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize.
But I'm inclined to agree.
Alright.
So, with that being said, let it be another party split, yes, but at the same time, having Shaw and Rebel just get the tattoos and then head back safely to the hideout would be best for time's sake.
Are you agreed on that
You know,
course of
Wanda.
action?
I'll hang back with Revel and get a tattoo, yeah.
Ginkle would be staying back as well, as given recent events and troubles that he's had, he has thought of a tattoo he would also like.
Then 3 and 3.
Okay. Mecha Mech will head with Akrazia, Faye, and Nova back to the house, and the rest will... the cleaner, are you heading back, or are you staying with?
I'm gonna head back too.
Cleaner will go
Cool.
with as well. Then I just giggled myself in Revel.
Are you okay?
Ooh,
She's
water,
dying.
water went down the wrong pipe!
Oh, fun.
I do recall that, Scott. You have some stuff that you need to take care of today, right?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be until like 3 more hours.
Okay, in that case, you don't
2 to
have
3
to
more
leave.
hours. No, I'm sticking around.
Yeah, no need to leave in that case. However, when you... pardon me. When the group heads back over to the bar in order to, have a chat with the bar owner, asking about those magical tattoos, she does remind you that she didn't exactly agree to give you those tattoos just out the gate. You think you could just slip her 10 credits and just get this kind of service for free?
You're paying full cost for the tattoo's materials. But if she needs payment for services as well, I'm sure we can arrange something.
Could definitely arrange something. Let's actually take the people that are part of this conversation back to the bar, please. Well, alright, listen, honey. If you want me to start working on those tattoos, needless to say, this kind of stuff's at a premium. But you definitely could do me a little bit of a favor, as she says. She points over to the corner of the bar. See that lass down there?
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't paid her tab in a month. You get her to pay her tab, bloody her nose a little, and I'll get you your tattoos.
Can I size them up?
Actually, yeah. That would be recalling knowledge using society, as they are a humanoid. Or some other lore that you think might be more relevant, like pirate lore.
I don't got pirate lore, sadly. Sadly, I'm not a pirate. All I have is Galarian Ghost Level and Akar Elurai, so it would be based off of society.
Gosh, I hate this.
You sound like you have the biggest smile on your face, though.
Please take a look in the pop-out chat.
I see.
Your result was 29.
Oh,
Wow.
That was a 19 on the die. I could have only gotten it with a crit.
Okay, once again, since it's been a while, do you want someone to help you with this?
Yes.
Retroactively?
Yes.
In the future, before y'all get too hyper about your rolls, please help each other. It's a team game. Before rolling.
Okay, my question is simple. Genko, are you trained in society?
I am now.
Could you help out Shaw with give them aid?
Alright, I'm rolling society for aid. That's a crit.
Yeah,
If I'm
baby.
remembering the regular DC for aid.
All right, let's just tell you, you have successfully remembered some stories that you've heard around the space station about Captain Firestorm. Her first name is Phaedra.
Huh.
She's a little bit of a firebrand. Doesn't exactly like sit here very often. As a matter of fact, let's say that Revel also helped a little bit in recalling knowledge here, because she does happen to park in the same place that Revel's ship is parked, which is, God, I forget the name.
Armada.
The Armada, thank you. But yeah, she does park in the Armada, and essentially her crew is not like, I don't want to say low-rung pirates, but they're pirates. They're not exactly well known.
Yeah, why does that name sound familiar? Was that from the one shot? No.
Nope.
Huh. I can't put my finger on it. But still, it looks like the group sitting around them are,
Yeah, needless to say, that's their crew.
Yeah.
Crew or friends, hell if I know. Hell if I care. The rest of them pay their tab, it's just her that doesn't.
Hmm.
And I don't want to see any weapons either getting involved in this. No guns, nothing that could damage the furniture.
I won't. But she's probably not really used to, yeah, might as well.
I don't exactly need it to be done today or anything. You can come back whenever you feel like. You can even go to their ship whenever you feel like, too. I just want to see her nose broken.
Always fun.
Hmm. Alright. Well, yeah. I don't know if I want to make enemies of them just yet. How is
I guess you'll
everyone
have
else
to
feeling?
come back some other time.
How are the others feeling?
Revel, well, seeing as group chat's now gone, Revel would.
You guys would still have it amongst yourselves.
Eh?
It's anybody within the connection within 120 feet.
Oh.
Of each other.
So you would
Yeah.
still have connection to Ginkle and Shaw, just not to me, the cleaner, Novikari, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Revel would look over to Shaw and smile, saying, I could probably beat them in a fist fight.
By the way, since you were sizing them up, I will also tell you. She looks like she can handle herself. In characters, is the information you're getting. Out of character, she's level 5.
Hmm. You think you can take her?
In a fight, right?
Yes, in a fight.
I mean, you
Thanks.
can
I mean,
take
if
her out
it's-
to dinner too. That works well.
Yeah, you can take it out for them. Yay!
If it's a situation of no weapons.
I mean, you
think
can use
so.
weapons if you go to beat her up in her own ship.
Sorry.
Let me set this up mechanically, in like so everyone's on the same page. You either fight her right now and get your tattoos right now without using any weapons, or only melee weapons, or you go and beat her up in her ship where she has home field advantage later, but you could use whatever you want.
And we'd have everyone in the party together if we did that. If it did
Mhm.
then.
Yeah, we're at a huge disadvantage being her crew here with her, and we are at half capacity, if not less.
Unless we get her in a one-on-one.
You think you can get her at a one-on-one? Be my guest, but I don't think we can. If she's a pirate firebrand, she's probably pretty good with her words as much as she is with her fists.
Bar fight. No.
You could also just wait until the others are done on the other side of the city, come back together. They'll still be here drinking away.
That works too. I would rather do that, all things considered.
Yeah, at the same time, Faye has made it very clear they care very little about the end goal in this for us. So
Yeah. Yeah. I would rather not keep the party separate for too long. If this is going to be a whole encounter, I would rather do it with as much of the party that would be interested as possible.
then let's hold off.
Yep. We'll be back.
We can just go back to the apartment on the map list.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, it's the apartment.
Magical tattoos is not exactly something being commonly done these days, as opposed to, crafting clinics, which is why Novakari had zero issue getting stuff.
So how'd it go?
Well, there's a girl there, a pirate captain, some Captain Firestorm. Apparently she's been squeezing that place so bad with her tab that, they can't really perform services like that without a lot of compensation. So, it's either we get the firebrand to, pay back their tab, or we pay a lot of extra money for our tattoos.
Oh, I think
Oh,
our
that
would be in her
sucks.
room right now.
Yeah, you have to go down and around through doors. You can't go through walls. It's all right.
Gotta navigate
Ignore the
this map.
actor.
Revel is gonna turn on their voice box again before heading inside, and simply saying, "I can probably get them in a one-on-one fight, but I'm not exactly good with words."
It's something we can worry about when we're not pressed for time as well, knowing that we have company coming.
Would you have brought Hectic along with you, or would Hectic have come by now?
Probably would have stopped by now.
Alrighty.
If there's
I
any
still don't see.
information you think my mentor should have, I'll let you decide on that.
Depends on what you're asking.
Any sort of lead, really.
Unfortunately, all you've got is all they've got.
Dang.
You can always look for more information, but between pooling your resources with the party's resources, I can tell y'all have all the information. It's how you use it that matters.
Oh, the doors actually animate. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome, actually.
New updates. I spent a lot of effort on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I should do it for other maps.
That's Fort
You know what I'm
Knox.
Ah! Hello. Finally allowed in.
Yes, yes.
Rather you not break in like you did to our friend's house.
I didn't really, at least break anything.
You didn't. It's kind of on a rooftop. But I digress. You weren't welcome there.
No. but I needed to find you.
Certainly scared the heck out of us. Thought others were on our trail.
Krazia's lying down, though. She needs rest.
Well, that's good. Sorry for the
In any
scares.
case, this place is a place you can come to as well, just so you can check up on her, make sure we're all right, or if you have any information to give us, this place is open to you too.
Speaking of information, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot more to go off of.
Yeah, until we meet with that professor, I don't think we're gonna have much.
Hmm.
In any case, they said that they were able to meet any time, right? Can we schedule for something in like an hour? That way it gives us time to travel and gives them time to get ready and everything.
Should be enough time.
You got the number, right, Kinkle?
Yes, it seems like they're looking to just finally get it scheduled since the, infosphere and everything being down derailed their last meeting.
Well, let's send word then. Say we want to meet.
Alright, and I will do so.
If I recall correctly, you go on. I think I saw Scott light up. Did you need to say something?
No,
All right,
sorry. There's been like background noise.
don't worry about it. If I recall correctly, you and Mizu have essentially set up your fake identity as being a concerned dad with your daughter, or was it granddaughter, that had exhibited psychic powers?
It was granddaughter.
Righto. Which is not that far off from the truth, but still hiding your identity. And sure enough, they are willing to meet, essentially, pretty much any time of the week if you want to go and meet them up. Let's say, because unfortunately I have lost track of the current day of the week. I need to reset up the calendar. Let's say it's currently Monday. Any time of the week you all want to meet with the teacher as well as her occult research club, y'all tell me.
Faye would say the sooner the better. Like, obviously, it would be hard to schedule for today, so it'd probably be like Tuesday. Like morning, afternoon, so that way there's plenty enough time to get information and do what they need to. But that's just what I think.
Any objections from the rest of the party on that?
Nope. I'm down.
Aren't you?
All right. Then, yeah, it would be, Tuesday afternoon.
Alright. If that's the day you want to make it happen at. Just double checking though, y'all don't want to do any more research surrounding the individual or perhaps the place she works at?
I think
I can
during
pro-
downtime for the evening, Faye would probably do some research into that, but like I don't know what info I would be able to get off the infosphere itself.
Yeah, like if the place she works at is owned by Hyperion, or
Right,
I got
y'all...
some details before, but I don't know what else I'd be able to get.
First off, sorry, Xavi was trying to speak. What were you saying?
Let me check my skills again. I was gonna possibly bring up my master class in society to figure something out about her.
You might find information that the others do not know.
I mean, you are a detective.
Indeed you are.
I suppose I should hit I don't know this role.
You want my help?
Well, if you can find some information, I'm sure.
Absolutely, I can try my best. So
Yeah,
I will
let
assist
me-
with society if I am allowed.
Yeah, let me help a little bit here as the GM, since it's been a bit. the group does have the information of where she works at. She works in basically prestigious Magitech University called the Arcanumarium. So yes, Hectic would be able to gather information around that place to find out more about her that perhaps y'all don't have.
I'm going to assume this is not part of my new lead.
Nope.
Oh,
Actually,
you get a
hold on.
+1.
Yeah. I'm looking at your character sheet. You do have, like, a ton of information that is actually quite relevant for this.
Oh, I do have Streetwise.
Streetwise is very good for something like this, actually.
These are society modifier instead of... Well, I was going to do that anyway, but yeah. Alright, I get a +1.
Yep.
Because you got that. Okay.
Good luck.
You do find out not much of anything that the party didn't already know. She's just very obsessed with the occult. She started this occult club as part of like extracurricular activities. It is a Magitech university, of course, but this kind of stuff is essentially stuff that would never be looked at seriously in a Magitech university. They look at spell programming languages, actual computer programming languages, actual magic, etc. Meanwhile, the occult club is looking at weird stuff, urban legends, and there's quite a lot of various students that are part of this as well. One other professor called Professor Sagespark that also teaches there. It sounds like you're going to be meeting over there a combination of some people that are very smart and some people that are kind of idiots. Just taking a quick glance at our students.
To be expected.
Let's say you spend your downtime period actually going to the campus and seeing around.
Alright. I take it I rolled very low. But,
That's the beautiful thing about private rolls. We don't know.
Yeah, this might be a success.
This is a success. If you rolled a failure, I would have told you absolutely nothing.
Fair enough.
If this changes y'all's approach, you're going to be meeting some teenagers. Some of them are stupid. Some of them are pretty smart. And there's another teacher in the room.
Oh, God. If any of them follow those influencers, they might know me. I hope to God they don't. Oh, God,
wait.
Cleaner. They might know
Yeah.
you!
Fuck.
I am probably not going to be flaunting my status as a detective.
As
There.
you shouldn't.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to go...
That kind of ruins your undercover, does it not?
Exactly.
Alright, well, I'm going tailless for this.
Tailless.
God, we gotta see that again.
I know.
Can I just wait in the car?
Ugh, I would like to wait in the car too, but I'd like to be there to hear the information.
Okay, well, now I'm just curious. What do you mean tailless?
She will let out a very heavy breath. As side, I don't have access to change it, so could you change it for me?
I never did set that up because I was trying to get music to work properly.
It's all good.
Oops.
If you just want to change my token, you'll see for a moment the form of the Kitsune Shaw sort of glow for a moment as she relaxes a bit, and before you, her fur recedes, her ears shape, her whole body turns to appear as if she is a perfectly normal human.
Wow.
Yeah, some of us don't have that luxury.
Yeah, no, but a good disguise should help out for the most bit.
I see now why you are so deeply upset about this.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
Gross,
isn't
right?
It?
I hate it.
I hate it. I hate it too. I hate it too.
Can't believe somebody would willingly unfurry themselves.
Dude, wearing a human suit is so cool.
Oh God,
I don't want to think of the Kitsune planet that has a furry club of humans.
Time to go to HumanCon.
That is
Oh, God.
deeply unsettling on a number of levels. Please, can we get off of this conversation?
Yeah, no, I'm quite good. I can do this. As for you, Cleaner, we can get you a disguise. Obviously, you could turn off your bunny ears.
Turning off the bunny ears isn't exactly going to help much.
No, but you can do other things to make you seem less conspicuous. Use a little makeup to make you not look so, robotic on your joints.
Out of character, do we even have a disguise kit?
No, I don't think we do.
I believe
And
that.
how are we going to pull that off?
The thing that Mizu uses in order to create their bunny ears is the item used for creating a disguise in Starfinder.
Oh. I did not know that.
If I
I
recall
believe it.
correctly.
How do you plan on
Didn't
being
know the
less
Hollow Spark did that.
conspicuous at this point? Oh boy.
Let me go and take a look to make sure.
I will say the benefit is not many people know my face. The people that do know my face, that's the type of people that we need to be worried about in the first place. So none of them should recognize me. I'll be fine as is.
Either way, I'm pretty sure y'all do have a disguise kit in some form because Abby's character used it on Mizu previously.
Oh, that's right. We did do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody has it.
Now here's a question that I have for you, Artomis.
Uh-oh.
Did you ever establish which school actually Faye is currently enrolled at for online classes?
I don't think we ever had the list of options for me presented.
There's a lot of small schools all over the place on the station.
It obviously would be a medical one. Medical technician. So whichever one is more inclined towards that would be whatever she would do.
The Arcanumarium does have that as an option. If you wanted to say you've been taking online classes from the Arcanumarium, that would be doable. Your
That
choice,
would be
though.
the goal. Because she was doing online, but she told Kitakata and everybody that it was actually in person.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she had to come here.
Unless
Now it's your choice to say that that's the place you were enrolled or not. You have that choice as a player for your backstory.
It makes most sense to be, so I would say yes.
Alright. In that case, you would have a student card, at the very least. So you could walk around the campus without anybody stopping you or anything at all. However, there is always the small risk of a teacher doing online classes and recognizing you.
Right. Because obviously her professors would know what she looks like.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's online.
Yep. Okay, so now that we've established that she actually knows the place a little bit.
You'd be allowed on the campus at the very least.
Look, I can at least get us into anywhere regular students can go, because technically I do go there, strangely enough. I just do online courses. But, like, there's sometimes where I had to go in, sign documents in person, that kind of thing. You know, a lot of medical bullshit. So, like, when it comes to ease of access to a lot of places, we should be fine. But, like, obviously, if we go into areas that's personnel only, I don't have access to that.
I'm admittedly more concerned about the giant gaggle of teenagers that know who I am.
We don't know if they know who you are. They just might because you're in cringe YouTube videos now.
either.
Can't believe the cleaner was featured in the Futures version of Tosh.0.
I hate it.
I feel like half of the party is gonna be the how do you do, fellow kids?
What is up, my fellow children?
At the end of the day, the teacher only thinks the old man and his granddaughter are going. You can bring other people, but then you have to explain why they're there.
Friends that were curious, we talked about it for the whole week. That's my stance on it. Especially Shaw. She can't keep her nose out of anything.
Oh, I certainly have an interest with the occult. Oh, yeah, no, it's so interesting. I wonder if the ghost levels are really real. Ugh.
God, I hope you talk better than you sound right now.
This is a bit, yes.
Is this a human form talking? I hope it's a human form talking.
Yes, it's the... Oh my god, yes, I will be fine.
Good, the human actually degrades her. We know this for a fact now.
What are you talking about me like I'm some specimen?
I'm doing experiments. It's what scientists do.
I'm
Line from Faxon and
concerned.
KH2, by the way. Thank you very much.
Where's the weed?
It's in my room. Under the bed. Lockbox. Coded lockbox. The code's pretty fucking obvious.
Mine's easier. Mine's right on my desk. Just grab it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it, that's the same number as my luggage.
It's a it's
Oh no!
It's a 3-digit lock code. It's not that complex.
3, 2, 1. The countdown has initiated. Let's get high.
Yay.
Anyway, so I think we're pretty much ready at this point.
Yep. Did we want to
All
take
right.
a short break, or do we want to just go in?
I think this would be a great time for everybody to stand up, stretch, use the restroom.
Yeah.
I want to throw a water
What I
bottle at a
have-
Dragonite, but they're not live right now.
Hydrato.
Would I have time to go and grab foodage?
We can make time.
I'm gonna go and get food. It shouldn't take me that long. The McDonald's is literally right around the corner.
So like 10, 20 minutes?
Closer to 10. Probably less, because I can just order it and get it, pick up.
Alright.
I'll let you know when I'm back.
I can redeem something even though you're not live. You stand up straight.
I am standing up straight.
Joke's on you. You did it just before the redeem.
Twitch chat.
I-
If you're in the community and you're watching the rewatch of this like 4 or 3 months down the line, go to twitch.tv side effect. They might be live right now and give them a hug. To the lovely people, Blaze, the rewatch crew, go to Side's channel and give them a hug right now. If you're live, do it too.
I swear I got better at GMing later. I actually have a standing desk.
That's
There
fine.
you go.
Actually, we'll use it for a moment.
But yeah,
You
just
been
wanna...
enjoying your time, Zavi?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel almost bad that they essentially did 3/4 of this quest. Or at least 3/4 of the investigation part of this quest before stopping.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, this is basically halfway through a quest that you're joining at.
Oh, it's fine.
They had some
'Cause-
trouble getting started.
Yeah, we got started with it, but then we got derailed onto something else, and now we're back to it.
Yeah, we've been kind of getting distracted multiple times. It's a problem.
So yeah,
This group of friends getting distracted? I don't believe it.
My
Yeah, this-
ADHD is at 4K.
You have no idea how bad my game has it.
basically
I love
this
whenever-
chapter. Go on, Artemis.
No, you first. You were talking first.
Basically, this chapter is set up in such a way that it's like, it's sandbox mode. The players can go where they want. They can tackle the quests in any order. This has unfortunately resulted in almost all of them being a quarter finished. Or half finished.
What I was going to say was just mainly, I love the interaction that we've been having where it's like we're trying to figure out what information each other knows, but we're trying to be vague about it so that way the other person tells us what information they know.
I'm not being vague at all.
Hectech, unfortunately, has been having some trouble with the investigation because a lot of the information is a little hidden.
It's
and we need some
unfortunate
help.
because we didn't find too much either. We
It
found
does.
some, but not a whole hell of a lot.
Oh, if only those 3 strange beings didn't screw up everything.
My bad.
No, I was perfectly fine. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to break stuff, and I broke stuff, and I'm quite happy about that.
Was Goss even paid for that, or did he just want to do it?
You get paid to break stuff?
You tell me, Abby, did he get paid?
He got a promotion, but I don't know if they mean if all they did was give him a new title.
Gossakar, breaker of things.
It is a wonderful title, is it not?
I break shit.
Then I put shit back together, just to break it again!
I build shit to break shit.
Okay, I've had enough standing desk.
Wow,
this-
Side, you're so cool. Look at that emote in chat.
Eyeglasses.
It's so cool.
Cool.
You know, it's really funny because y'all are sitting on a actual starvation of information. And I don't think it's much of a spoiler to tell you this. The NPC y'all have been avoiding talking to this entire time is the one that has all the info.
The cops?
Now, the professor you're going to talk to now.
Ah,
This is why y'all don't know shit. It's because you've been avoiding her. Every opportunity.
Well, to be fair, we weren't able to even contact her for a whole week.
Yeah, but y'all started this quest and basically found out about her almost immediately after you successfully did some rolls, and then you got distracted by everything else.
Oh, cool. NPC we need to go talk to? 1 week later. Who's that again?
Let's go save
weeks
this
later.
dog in a tree. That's
It's
literally
Goss.
what happened. We went to go
That's a-
save the dog in the tree. The squawks. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, Savvy.
No. It's just imagining the dog is Goss.
Oh no, you moving. I am above the ground. I am not on the ground. This is bad. Someone get me down. Why am I Arnold Schwarzenegger?
We'll put a big kobold in a tree.
Get the kobold out of the tree!
Get the kobold out of the tree. The kobold does not want to be in the tree.
Well, you see, 5 people tried to go up and save him, but he punched them all away, and they're all knocked out.
They're not cute. They're not cute kobolds. Send me cute kobolds.
Oh,
Akraja?
great, he's a womanizer.
No, I just feel safe around my fellow kobolds and dragons.
You know, I fully believe Goths did not do anything in that mission just to be paid or anything. No, they just wanted to go in and break shit.
That's probably what it was.
They have no reasoning behind anything whatsoever.
It's all the motivation you really
Everyone-
need.
You go down the list, it's like, ulterior motive, ulterior motive, ulterior motive, going there to do research, going there to find out what they really are, wants to break shit.
Sometimes that's all you really need out of a good hench.
True.
Osprey was like, "What do you need broken, boss? I'm on it, boss."
Mm-hmm.
Savick would have a lot of shit for Gauss to break, I feel.
Why do you think Goss keeps moving up the work ladder? He just breaks stuff. That's all he needs to do.
I need a guy who's going to break stuff very quickly and who's not gonna ask questions.
I don't know how to ask questions.
You're
Doesn't know
hired.
what to ask.
You're hired.
No, I remember there was a bit in the middle of those one-shots where someone told Goss, like, you shouldn't be asking questions. Goss is like, I shouldn't? And just, I think for a good 30 minutes after that, I made sure everything he said was not a question.
I completely missed that.
That's pretty good, actually. I love that.
This will be interesting.
What, us actually going to the plot?
Yeah?
I know, right? It's kind of weird. We found the plot, Joey.
Oh. So, I may have missed this when I was away, but what are we waiting on, if anything, at the moment?
Mizu.
Understood.
Mizu went to order food.
In that case, I'm gonna go send Revel to go abuse the striking dummy more.
Just don't
If
break
y'all
the
want-
TV.
If y'all want to do shopping or anything, that would be the time.
Shopping's complicated for me right now.
Yeah, I can't do the one thing that I was going to do, but I already bought more ammo for myself because I was starting to run low. I just took
I mean-
10 gold and converted it into 100 shots for myself, so I'm pretty much good forever with that.
If you want to get tattoos before you continue the plot, you could just tell them, hey, can we do the meeting on Wednesday instead?
It's up to these guys. Faye was just thinking the sooner the better.
I think we should probably focus on the plot first, but at the same time, it depends on the others.
I would say we can do tattoos at any point, even if we don't have the full party here, as long as the 3 people who want tattoos are here.
Mhm.
And side, you would kind of scale whatever happens around based on whoever's around, I'm assuming.
Yes, I would.
Yeah. So, basically, we can have that as a one-shot side thing when we've got some free time. It doesn't need to be a now
Fair enough.
thing while we've got everybody.
We could do it next Sunday, even.
I don't think I have plans. Oh, no. We have to get Affy to airport. But that's
Could do it on Friday.
in the morning. So it might be a later start, but possible.
I do
'Cause-
have some exams next week.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I realize something.
Mhm.
If I'm gonna get into what is potentially a fist fight with somebody, I probably should grab Runic Body. Unless
Yeah,
Runic Weapon works on Heartlight hand wraps.
They do not, in this particular instance.
Then it behooves me to go for getting Runic Body on my spell list.
The very nice thing as a arcane, like, prepared spellcaster is you can just choose in the morning based on what you want.
Oh no, I need to get it in my book.
You could go learn it.
Well, that would be going over to
Moonies.
Mooney's and getting another deck of 5 first level spells?
No, it's a specific cost for leveled spells. The deck
Oh.
was just for cantrips.
And to be fair, I have enough cantrips to last me for a little while.
Mhm.
At least I think. You may say otherwise. Actually, no, that's probably another one I can get for causing a will save, but I digress.
You know,
Go on,
Yes.
Savvy.
this has nothing to do with anything in the game so far, but while we're waiting on Mizu still, I think, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just every time I look at Abby's character, just look at the name, and all I can think of is Shaw.
Yeah,
Why?
that's
Ah,
I mean, her weapon is named Hornet.
You came up with those names long before Silk Song came out.
I
Oh.
mean, Hollow Knight was still there.
Yeah, that and the community gave the town the name Shaw. She took the name of the town since the town no longer exists.
Amazing.
but yeah, me. Let me go ahead and I guess what I was going to do any shopping, it'd be going over to Mooney's to get the spell.
Mhm.
To save time, how much would that be?
Is it on the list on the description for learn a spell? I believe it is.
Give me a moment. I'm going to just
Hey,
look this
Rod-
up on the side. And learn a spell is 2 GP. Well,
So 20 credits.
2 GP. I'm just going to say 20 credits. I'm going to pull the...
Oh, I just realized I should do my laundry. I'll be back.
I'm going to pull the 20 credits from the party stash. If that's all right.
It is peanuts. Go ahead.
Still want to ask.
Right, I forget I'm not in the party. I just look at the absurdly high amount of money y'all have, and I'm like, who's going to care? Go ahead. But no, maybe.
There's a lot of things that I'm gonna need a lot of money for, so I haven't done shit.
What? I have
Yeah.
8,000 credits, dog.
Dog.
You don't even realize how much crafting I have to do, Mizu.
We have 8,000 credits.
I
You
need
can at least-
2,500, 2,500, 2,300, 1,600. And that's just items that are on this list. Let me go grab the other list I got. 800 credits, 800 credits, 1,300 credits.
All right, well, you could do some of the smaller crafts.
Just gonna say, I need a lot of money for the shit I need, Mizu. The thing is like, I am very reliant on the items to give me buffs to the abilities that make people alive.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll my Arcana.
To see if you're capable of learning the spell.
You got this.
Easily.
Easily. And with that, I'm going to, if I get into a fist fight with this person as in a dueling format, I'm going to go ahead and grab Runic Body and put it in my spellbook.
I had to check what the DC was, just in case, because a crit success would halve the price. But no, that was just a regular success.
Yep. Which is the Runic Body giving +1 striking to unarmed attacks, +1 item bonus, and increases the damage dice increase the damage dice. Which,
Actually, do you think you could do me a favor? Put the spell effect onto yourself and look at how much your unarmed attacks change.
understood. Gonna go back over to the striking dummy.
Because, Hand wraps should not stack with that.
Let's see. Unarmed strike. It is still weapon potency +1. The item bonus does not apply.
That's because both of them are item bonuses. They don't stack.
That
Yep.
makes sense.
Your damage does change to have the striking, however.
Now, the thing that confuses me, though, is it is not increasing the damage dice.
That's because you might already have striking. If I look over at your hand wraps, do they have striking? Yes, they do. That's why. Would you like to get refunded for that spell?
I could give it to Novikari. But no, that wouldn't really help a lot either, now would it?
Yeah, solar weapons are not unarmed.
Well,
Yeah, it's a very powerful spell if you get it at level 1, because you don't have access to striking for ages. So you just put down your fist and you start punching people.
I should get something to strengthen myself. Little did I realize I already had the willows after the whole time.
Yeah, you've had striking +1 on your unarmed to begin with.
Which means this spell won't be that useful until I get 6th rank, which is level 12. So yeah, unless someone else wants to throw hands, I can't. This won't really help a lot.
You could cast it on someone else.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Permission
Welcome
to
back.
take 1,600 credits.
Take it.
You're getting a spell slot.
No, I'm getting healer's gloves and medic armband.
Oh, fair enough. That said, if I was to refund it, I would probably have to find another. I'd probably just go with replacing it with another spell entirely, but
Yeah.
I have to
Feel
figure out
free.
what spell.
I believe, Mizu, are you back, or do we still
Yeah,
have
I'm
to wait a
back.
bit?
I'm here.
Okay. Artemis is here, Bryce is here,
I'm
Kane
back.
and Timmy are here, Abby's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm going to swap it out and replace it with a skill from your book side. At least something I think you had at one point, which is
The shocking
sleep.
sleep. Smart.
Sleep is a good spell.
Especially because it can be used in social situations.
I do
I
have a
posted the
question.
2 items I just purchased in chat. Sorry, go ahead, Sammy.
My question is, Side, you know what's going on. Would going to the professor take more than 45 minutes? Because we only
What?
have 45 minutes left before me and Kane have to leave.
That's a good question, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It is possible that it could take longer.
Or would it be better to do the tattoos since that's a single encounter
A
first?
single encounter would be longer than 45 minutes.
Okay, so
We always take ages on those.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, unless I get really fast about how I cast things, yeah.
We can go say hi.
And Martin is correct. Sleep can be used to avoid social situations. That's what I mean.
Very valid.
Gee, I wonder when that happened.
Life Shot's only 50 credits, right? Well, I say only. That's expensive for what it is, but
They are consumables, aren't they?
yeah, I'm probably gonna buy 2 of those too. So I'm gonna take 100 more credits
That's fine.
just to have. It's better to have it for safety.
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Exactly. It's 100 credits. We can make that back, no problem.
One of
They not. Just for example, if for some reason you wanted to kidnap somebody, putting them to sleep with a spell is probably the smartest way to do it.
I'd rather not.
Why are we talking about kidnapping people?
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. The other thought was, had it not been for the fact that that person was surrounded by so many people, I would have just, I would love to use this spell to put them to sleep and then have Shaw roll thievery and just take with the money we needed to give it back to the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But that's just another idea entirely. Anyway,
Giving examples that can apply to other situations.
yes.
But yes, it depends on like how long y'all want the next social encounter to be. That's what it would be. Would have been another social encounter to try to gain information from the occult group.
As long as we keep it organized, I think we should be able to do it pretty decently. But the problem is like if we have to take time to think of what questions we're going to ask and such.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is while we have the ability to do all of this, it's whether or not we're in the mindfulness to have the answers immediately if we're sitting around for 2 minutes trying to think of the right question to ask back. And
You know what?
we're a group that tends to do the latter.
In that case, I'm gonna do something smart. I'm gonna show you what the encounter is going to look like, and then we'll stop. So y'all have 2 weeks to think about it. How's that sound?
Okay.
Yeah, it gives us
That
time to
sounds pretty
prepare.
good.
I like
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Okay. So let's say the next day comes, and you're heading over to the Arcanumarium, which is in the Eye, the very fancy place in the center of Absalom Station. As a matter of fact, let me just show you exactly where. It's already active. Y'all are on a different scene. There, y'all see it right here?
Ah, yes.
Hmm?
That's right, because Faye said that she's seen grass before. She's been around here, so yes, this makes sense.
Can't believe you
Mhm,
touched
it-
grass.
And Hectech has basically gone over as well to the place and does know what the students look like. There's one that's like a big muscle-bound, like, dude, a Vesk, and then there's like a skinny boy. There's like a fat one, there's one with big glasses, and of course there's the other teacher called Sage Spark, which is an Isoki. You know what? Y'all can decide who's taking part in the meeting and who's not. Next time, I'm gonna just move you over to the scene. By activating it? No. However, those of you that are in the main party will immediately recognize that there are 2 people that you have seen before in this study group.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
2 of the tourists that they have saved from the ghost levels are part of this occult club.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Well, there goes that.
At least you went in there with your human face.
Yeah, unfortunately, everyone else.
We can still say you can decide who's joining in afterwards. Yes, I know Navakari is outside the map. Let me fix that. There we go.
Knowing me, because social encounters aren't exactly something I'm good at, I will probably opt to look in the library itself and see if I can figure out things for myself.
Needless to say, they'll all immediately see you if you walk in at all.
Well, naturally.
That's something for y'all to decide next time.
Okay. Or at least in DMs.
That's what the general chat in this server is for.
Okay.
On one hand, these two owe you a life debt. On the other, these two know who you are. And you have lied your way into this meeting.
We haven't lied. We've exaggerated some truths.
That's
I would like to
technically
think I'm in
lying.
good standing with those two personally, but that's just me because I helped them out.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I think I'm fine.
I'll probably opt for I'm gonna stay outside of this one, and if things go south and get violent, I will get involved.
I'm sadly kind of the grandchild that's involved anyway, so I kind of have to be inside.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
What's great is I came up with the idea of these two being part of our test study group long before you even set eyes on them.
Amazing.
I believe it.
Yeah.
That's why they were down in the ghost levels being tourists.
Oh, son of a...
Oh, god damn it.
And of course, Xavi's character being the one investigating Arta, as well as her place of work, might have set eyes on them. You didn't recognize them, though.
Yeah.
That'll
You're
be
like, oh, hey,
something.
there's this weird-looking person. Haven't seen them before. I don't know who they are. Oh, well. Oh, hey, there they are.
And that's when the party immediately goes cold.
What?
It's great because I recall we were re-watching the VODs last time, and some folks made a pretty big deal out of, oh man, look at Hot Lizard Dude pumping iron on your screen. Yeah,
Yes. Hot lizard men
Hot-
Look, someone
are
does
back
all-
in our
in your
view.
area.
For someone, once again, get Frosty
Someone
10,001.
come Frosty.
you have no idea how hard it was to keep quiet about the fact that this was the next thing y'all gonna see.
Someone ping at frosty.com.com on Blue Sky and tell them there's hot lizard men in their area.
Hey, side.
But yes. Go on.
Can I do a perception check on those two real quick?
Yeah, of course. What you're looking for might change my answer, though.
I'm looking to see if they're doing anything like they were doing what she saw the first time with those two.
Oh, like being cute?
She caught them holding hands the first time.
They're holding hands under the table.
Perfect.
Good go.
They gay.
Dick gay.
Hell yeah.
I support it.
Faye just smiles in retort.
Yes, this is what I meant by some of them are smart people, some of them are idiots. You know those two idiots.
Can't believe we know the two idiots.
At any rate, that is going to be the end of the session, so... Lest y'all need anything else.
Mm-hmm.
What a session. A
Yeah.
lot of catching up.
A lot of catching up, but I'm quite happy. I'm also just looking at fun knickknacks that I can give Shaw at this point. Things that aren't really
Yes.
important to the build, but are like, well, this would be fun. This would be neat for something. Like maybe
I
a
am
one
also
one time
looking
it
at
gets used.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Who the hell is this guy?
Don't worry
Oh.
about it. Basically,
Don't worry about the hot lizard man.
There's hot
Hello.
lizard men in your area.
A lot of muscle. God damn.
But thank you,
So-
Scott. Thank you, Zavi, for coming. And Zavi,
Yeah.
we get to play more with you next time.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Wait, I come back at
Yeah.
the end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
basically, Kane and Sammy do need to leave later, and I was like, I don't think this can be done in like 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh.
It's all right.
Yeah, sadly.
Don't worry, you're coming back.
Yeah, I know. Just that. Oh.
I mean, you're going to be hanging around with a lot of cool people later tonight. Aren't you doing an archipelago?
Yeah, I am. I'm preparing
There
for
we
that
go.
now.
I'm very excited
Two
for
of
that.
I
which
have-
are in this call.
I am
Yeah.
also going to be there now.
I was gonna say Zavi's in it now too.
Right, you got Dark Souls figured out.
I will try to be there to watch, but I also need to do what I can to secure the freedom of my Sundays.
Yeah, you do what you gotta, friend. There'll be a
Exactly.
VOD, don't worry.
Oh, I understand, but since you two in particular would understand what I'm saying, M8S 5.8, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. We're gonna be
That's
going back to
kind-
the grind too.
It's kind of why I'm about to make an announcement on our personal Discord that I'm going to be doing ROTG viewbacks on Tuesday through Thursday up until 5.8 or 7.8 release.
Oh, good
Nice.
lord.
It's going to be great. I'm going to make an
Sounds
official
awesome.
announcement on that in the Discord soon.
Have fun. I will try to be there for it, but oh, good lord. We're going to be there for a while.
I stepped away at the worst moment. What are you announcing?
The ROTG viewback streams.
Mm-hmm.
Rewatches, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I stopped watching what I did the second episode.
Same. Now, as soon as I started thinking, it's like, yeah, Side's right. We should just do this as a group watch thing.
We should
Would
just watch
you-
this as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I missed
Would
out
you-
like
Nope,
the
we're going
first
to do that.
20 something episodes right until after I can't say because it'll be spoilers.
Yes, please
Oh,
don't.
Thomas, would you like some company? Watching
Absolutely. I was about to say that we are going to be making a special role and a special channel inside of mine and Abby's Discords for pretty much anybody who's actively involved within ROTG.
this? Ah.
So the players, I believe Stick helps you with maps, so they would be involved in that if they wanted to join in.
6 men have been a player too.
Mm-hmm. As well as
So yeah, pretty
Neo
much
and
anybody
8K.
who wants to be.
Yeah.
I can tell you
And-
whomst all is involved.
And Side, because this is your first experience with it too, I would be honored if you join us as well.
Sure, yeah.
That way I'm not the only new one.
I will do my best to be there balancing that and work. But I want
Yeah, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
It's understandable, trust me. I like the time for these is going to be like Thursday from like 6 to 10, 6 to 11 p.m. Just Tuesday through Thursday up until our raids come back. Then I'm going to be refiguring out when to do them.
And I will also say, in regards to raids, if you want any advice on that, let me know. We share roles. I can help. But you're smart. You'll figure it out.
Do you know what my last parse is, by the way, Bryce?
No, I don't.
I think it was like an 82.
Stars above. Okay.
I was
Um,
like, oh my fucking god, how did I just parse an 82?
How?
Abby came up to me and she was like, what the fuck did you do? I was like, what do you mean, what did I do? Anyway, we're off track here.
Yeah.
That'll be it for us, but we'll be back on Scott's channel later tonight, live with some Archipelago. Go check
Yeah.
her out. Twitch.tv/ScottDurg.
Alright.
Shout out.
Wonderful friend of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do a shout out for you.
You did it 1 second before I did.
The funny part is I started after you too.
You're just a faster typer.
I moderate like 50 channels. What do you expect?
This is fair.
All right. Well, thank
Yeah.
you all for
Damn.
coming out and watching. It is always awesome streaming for you all. We'll be back later tonight on Scott's channel. Next time.
On
Good night.
thing.
That.
We
Dude.
yeah.
Do?
Somebody do it with me for once. Let's go.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye, friends.